There's no overhead light, so
Yes. Okay. Also, I started the recording. Hi,
I see
everyone.
it was a
I was gonna
countdown.
say that was. Did it give you the countdown?
Yeah,
Oh, I support that
actual
fully.
recording is higher quality. I don't
It better
believe
be. Look, it better be because
I
when
do
this
not
pop out on
believe
YouTube on Thursday, it better look right.
you.
Okay.
I don't believe you.
It's been a while though. It's been
A long
since
while.
November. A lot has happened to us, guys. We brought back visuals. Okay.
Hmm
Welcome back,
We're in,
visuals.
we're in different locations.
We are like in our cities and and since the last time you saw us on visuals, you know, y'all didn't ask for them back, but we gave them anyway. Like I like to quote it, the gift you never asked for.
hmm
My ex stepmom once said that to me while giving me a plant for Christmas. She's like, the gift you never asked for. And I was like, thank you.
It's something about the term "my ex stepmom." Is just
I don't know what to say. Dad's ex
I've
wife?
never used that before, like because I do have, you know,
A step parent
I
that's
guess
no
ex
longer a
step
step
parent.
parent?
Yeah, like, but it's like,
Yeah.
how do you I've never thought about throwing the X in front of it.
Because I don't know what to say. Like to say like
Yeah.
my dad's ex wife sounds crazy because that's also my parent. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
like I gotta
yeah,
like I gotta switch them around.
yeah, yeah. I can see
Because
yeah.
and every time I go to explain, I'm like my
Hmm.
like because I also don't want to say like my other siblings' parent because like that also feel like they were married. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like it's like if
You
somebody
don't want
call
to
you a
sound
baby
too
mama.
dismissive.
It's really
Yeah,
rude. It's like don't call
yeah.
me a baby mama. I'm somebody's wife. Don't do that. Like because if I ever got divorced from my husband, he was like, "So me and my baby mama." Absolutely not, sir. We were married. I have your last name. We all match. Don't ever. Okay. Like I didn't get this little stupid piece of paper for no reason to be called no baby mama. I know you fucking lying. We have a divorce decree. This is court ordered. Tighten it up. Get it
But yeah,
together. Either way, if y'all are new, welcome to Anime and Thangs. If you're old, welcome back. Please talk this time. I feel like we have to address that. Please talk this time. We like our fans. Y'all just don't like us, which is real crazy. I've never seen that dynamic before. Like this is like a reverse Doja Cat kind of situation, and I'm really not vibing with it. Like imagine liking your fans and they don't like you. That is
I don't like them.
wild.
No,
Oh
let me
wow.
stop.
I'm
Do
about to hit
not
you with the
like.
thing my mom always tell me. You don't like anybody. Every time I say that, I don't like them. You don't like anybody. I'm like, all right. My opinion doesn't matter. Okay. You're a bad person, but since I don't like anybody, I guess I can't tell, huh? Okay. That's cool. Love that. So since a lot has happened, winter anime season is over. Like
hmm
kaput ended. Outside of My Happy Marriage that got delayed. So what's with the delays? What are y'all doing? Okay,
Man,
Japan.
listen.
Okay, first of all, Netflix, you supposed to have this shit done already. So the fact that you delaying my stuff is insane work to me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Said
Mm-mm. You
they got
supposed to have that rolled out.
some working conditions had to be in order. I don't know.
They never cared about them before. I don't have time for this. Give
Anime
me,
wasn't that anime wasn't that popular back then.
you know. And I'm really starting to.
The
I love it.
overworking hit different.
It do. It does. Cause the way that I be hating on it now, I never hated the trend so much that I like share like with other people. Between like I love that reading is back because like I can get so many books now. People are putting out more books. I love that. But anime becoming a trend is becoming the bane of my existence slowly but surely. Like
Yeah.
outside of hot takes, and like it's just the mass need like is really was I mean I love it because I can get like a lot of my figures, as you can see I have a figure problem, like I can
hmm
get a lot of those for like a good cheap price here when they used to be like $40. I feel like they used to be like running us on them on the figures. So like I think like up there in the left hand, I gotta figure out how to do this. There we go. Higher up. So there, and you like Yusuke Urameshi, I got him here in America, and he was only like
hmm
$25. And then same thing like with that here, I got in like next to Shishomaru I got in like Japan, and he was like 15. But I got him at a thrift store.
Hmm.
But like that Sukuna next to my Perona, eventually
Hmm.
I'll figure this out. There we go. That Sukuna next to my Perona is I got him from like TJ Maxx. I was like
Man,
walking by, I was like, howdy. let me
but
let me pick you up.
yeah, that overwork hit different, and then you got a bunch of people who new to it but didn't know what came along with the anime
Yeah,
community.
absolutely. I
Because I'm
can
like,
definitely say that.
this has been a thing, you bucko. You just knew. But
Yeah,
guess what? You could do like, you could just keep going. Like,
right.
mind your business.
No, for real. No, for real. Okay, because
Because
while
people
I'm
like, did you know
glad,
this was a thing? And I'd be like, yeah, but I just stay in my lane. Like,
I think the only problem so far that I've been having with the fandom, outside of like we've always had weirdos with the fandom, like that's just that any fandom has weirdos,
yeah.
is the beef that people have with the way that Japan does stuff. Like the amount of people who have been like, once there's incest involved, I'm out. How do you sit there and watch this? And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's just they're just joking. It's please, please. Like they're like, I'm not watching anything with this in it, and I'm like, yeah, I understand that it's like creepy, but the rest of the storyline is quite fire. Like I feel like the irregular at magic school is great, but the sister's like, you talk to a girl? I don't like that girl. And you're like, all right. Back to the irregular at magical high school though. Like let's get back to what the fuck you talking about. like like I feel like that's like I definitely see them kind of I see a lot of people mostly on TikTok and stuff. It's kind of like people who are like kind of talking
but
about their
if you
hate characters and stuff.
but if you like watch it long enough, like the show addresses it and they make fun of him for it and they tell him it's weird
They
whenever
absolutely
something's
do.
yeah, like it ain't like everybody just cool with it. It's like, hey, bro, that's kind of strange.
Yeah. No, absolutely. And I think that that's the thing that makes everything people aren't willing to give shows as much of a try as they used to, or it's all about animation quality, or and I think too people just don't know how to have fun anymore. Like every show does not have to have all this meat and stuff like that. Like I feel like people are like Demon Slayer has no plot, and I'm like, no, it's got a plot. He's
Yeah.
fighting to get his sister back because she turned into a demon, and I'm like, yeah, but it's action only, and I'm like, well, I don't know how deep you wanted the plot to be.
It's Demon
Maybe
Slayer.
I'm like, maybe you should watch something. And I think the problem is that people don't understand how anime works because there's like shonens, there's
But it's
senins, there's shojos, but like shonen is geared towards boys. I'm not saying that it's not educated and smart, but like
yeah.
what I mean is that it's geared towards an audience of boys that prefer to see fighting over too much exposition. So I feel like you
Yeah.
kind of asking for a lot. It's like going to go watch Bluey and you're like, but what's like their thing? Like they're a family of dogs.
you know, this is what you do. You go, how deep is the plot of John Wick?
You know,
But yet
cuz
we all enjoy it, right? All right, shut up and let's move on.
no
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
Like
But how really let's talk about how deep the plot is for Deadpool.
yeah. Well, I
You
think
know, like
between that and them being like, well, they're all the same. And I'm like, well, because you're watching the same genre. I need you to
yeah,
fan out a little bit.
that's
like,
yes.
like
When
I
I
think
when
that
I
that
watch a
doesn't help.
shonen, I know I'm expecting hands.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
expecting a lot of plot holes, but hands will be thrown, and that's what we're here for.
Because
Great fight scenes.
that's
Like,
really like I'm not watching Soul Level like I hope that he hooks up with Hunter Cha. I'm like,
no,
okay, so who's the next to get
how
bodied?
right? Who?
Like,
In what way is he about to ore farm next? Because
no, for
that's
real.
all. That's all he doing out here. Like,
Okay, because he took his tie off, and I was like, "Come on, baby, come on with it."
like
Okay, come on,
fam
Sun
just be out
Jinwoo.
here. Fam just be out here ore farming at all times.
No, for real. I was like, this is exactly what I needed it to be. Like, I feel like people
So
be asking for too much a little
I'm
bit.
fine.
You know, people do the same thing with like Chainsaw Man. Like, people don't really care for it. They're like, this is a weird plot. And I'm like, well, he's like a 16-year-old boy. Yeah, of course he's obsessed with girls. That's pretty common.
I mean, but how it's called Chainsaw Man. How deep were we getting here?
You know, and like that's not even, and it's not a, and the thing is that it's not a dig on the characters or the show at all.
No,
I love shonen. I have a deep place in my heart for shonen actually because it's like one of the first I started watching. So I love shonen. Like Yu Yu Hakusho is really my vibe. Like I love it. I think that people just kind of get this idea like One Piece is very convoluted. And I think like when you get to those convoluted ones, they're like, how do you even keep up with all of this? And I'm like, the same way you keep up with like, SVU. Like it's not
right.
like I'm like, you remember the things you do and forget the things that, Oda doesn't really want you to remember. Like, who cares? Same thing with Dragon Ball Z. Like, okay, yeah.
Who
Like,
cares?
no, for real.
It's,
I mean,
we
I
know
got
there's
over
numerous holes in the plot. We know. We've always known.
bruh.
And we
Absolutely.
know they're going to continue to happen. But
Yeah,
do we
absolutely.
care?
Absolutely.
No. Like, because we signed up for this. When this is what I signed up for, right? I read the brochure. Like
Absolutely. Absolutely. And
and I
also
was here
like
for it. I was like,
you're but you're
I
also
like that.
talking to me like I'm not like 20 episodes in on this already. Like I am
Right.
invested. Please. Your opinion will not be swaying me. I want you to know
Listen,
that.
I've been watching this since the 90s, Bucko. I'm here.
I'm locked in. Okay. If
Locked
we
in.
locked in,
Don't
ain't no
care.
switching up.
Do
Like
not
I'm
care.
I'm here.
Do not care.
Okay. Like I literally with
Like
that and
I will listen to you criticize it and then blatantly stare at you as I turn it on.
no
Like,
for
oh,
real.
you reminded me a new episode. Appreciate you.
No for real. And I feel like
Like,
I feel like too. I think that's the other thing too. Like, because if you're gonna give me your opinion on anime, that's great, and I'm always down to accept people's opinions. You can tell me like this sucks, and I'm like, I mean that's
that's
fair,
cool.
but like we're back at it again. Like, and every Saturday here I am.
Right.
Like,
Was that supposed to change something I was going to do in my daily life?
I
Like,
mean,
no.
because
It's
you could argue me
crazy. You know
down.
what? I'm glad you said that because a new episode comes out this
Just
week. They
drop,
took a week off,
just
and you just
because
reminded me.
is it Tuesday?
Appreciate
Let me go ahead and look.
you.
Let me
Appreciate you,
One
my boy.
second. Me, don't play with
Mm,
it. Okay, I'm about to be like Drake. Who's calling my phone? I'm on my way.
like,
Okay. Okay. I'm down for it. Oh, don't tell me you
or
hating on
uh,
Nokia.
my
Listen.
favorite is the I hit them with some if they I don't know. Oh, One Piece sucks. Okay, Game of Thrones sucks. Here we are. Like,
No,
where do we go from
and I
here?
have never sat
And
through
I
it.
don't even think it sucks, but
Like,
that's just I just like gaslight people. Like, all right, so here we go.
so they could argue with you.
Yeah,
No.
like Game of Thrones sucks. So
I
now what?
I have
Hmm.
never sat through Game of Thrones. And I think I actually saw a TikTok that was like, if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, then you can fight off any form of peer pressure. And I was like, and I don't think I didn't watch it out of no spiteful thing. I was like, everyone was talking about it, and I was like, I'll just wait for it to finish and then binge it. Like, I think that was the plan. And then they got to the Red Wedding, and everyone was like, okay, this show officially sucks. And I was like, well, I won't waste my time on that. And then they were like, it's a book. And I was like, maybe I read the book. Like, I was like, that's what I'm doing with Dune. I've been trying to read Dune for way too long, though. I should probably just give up on it.
Man,
But
listen, I need to. I keep saying I'm gonna watch the movies and forget to watch the movies,
I
man.
love the movies. The only thing about the movies is that, like, the first one had me locked in. I was like, politics, messiness, worms. I'm in. I don't. Don't don't ask me why. I was really locked in. I went up and watched it with my friend side side, and I was like, right there. Okay.
Like I didn't even know Dune was that like had that much hype behind it until the second one came out, and I was like, "Well, how did I miss out on this?"
It's
Like,
I very much like it, but if you have a shorter attention span or if like talking scenes bore you, it's not for you, Bucko. Go ahead, clock out for me, Buck Nasty.
certified yappers.
No, like literally on top of the fact that it's like kind of quiet because like vibrations and stuff is what affects the
Um,
worms. So
how long
like
is the movie? Is it a 3 hour
it's
joint?
yeah, it's not.
Ooh, that sounds like a
Sit it
snoozer.
out. Sit it out. I'm your friend.
I gotta drink a Celsius and watch that one.
Yeah, you're gonna need a Red Bull, Bucko.
Be on my phone for a minute in the middle of
You
that. But
are.
we're
You're
gonna
gonna
go
have to do it the
refresher.
same way me and Ricky did the Schneider cut. Like we watched it 2 hours, 30-minute break, and then the rest of it.
Cause
Like
good
we
lord,
we
that's
wanted
why I
to
can't
watch
get
it.
the games like what is that game that the Yakuza series of games.
Yeah,
Like those are good games, but the amount of talking, like I
yeah.
can watch them and I'll be like, "Oh man, I want to play this game so bad." And as soon as I load it up and they get the yapping, I'll be like, "I'm out."
All I can think about is the time that you tried to like stream like Kakarot and you were like, I forgot how boring this game was. Like the first, I think like your first like 2 videos, you was like, yeah, click, 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 click. Like I was like, I can't even tell what the story is. You like, yeah, it's a lot of yapping. I don't have time for this. I was like, oh, all right. He was like, we was like waiting on your 2 videos too. Like, are they coming?
It was
Like,
like, but I can't. I did say that live on camera, but I forgot how boring this game
no, you
is.
really did.
Talking
I
like,
was choking. And I think there's at some point you got to the part where you have to fish with your tail. You're like, I ain't doing this, bro. Like, we might pick another game. You had like switched. I was like, he better switch in between in stream. Like, I was like, well, I guess I'm not gonna see Kakarot then another time. Had to play
this
that
is the
on my
last
own.
video, y'all. This shit boring.
And you got like, I think you got 2 videos in, and you were like, so we're going over to Rock and Stone. I was like, oh. I was like, you're like, I found this weird indie game, so we playing that. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right, I'm locked in, I guess.
This game here, the snoozer. What I was boring, Huey.
Huey. I feel like though, because I do be having animes like that too. I'll be watching them. I'll be like, all right, let me take a break, go do something active. Because you know what, I am a romance girly through and through. I love shojo, and I just watched 2 animes that have been like great, but also terrible. Honey Lemon Soda and Anyways, I'm in love. I'm falling in love with you. So they're great. I love them. However, any Honey Lemon Soda, I'm gonna start with that one. It just ended. I hope it gets to season 2, but it's about a girl who used to be bullied and tries to like step out on her own. And she likes this guy and she tries to speak up for herself, but she just is so quiet and the miscommunication was so high. I was like, girl, like if you don't get it together, like it's episode 6. Tighten it up. Tell that boy you like him already. Okay. All right. He already and then he kissed her in like episode 11, and I was like, y'all together? And then she was like, we're not dating. At least I don't think we're dating. And I was like, are you stupid? Are we all stupid? I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me end this. It's cute. I loved it. I was really in. I was locked in. Okay. And then the other one, anyways, I'm falling in love with you. It started out great. Right after gate first episode, her like she has 4 male friends and she's the only female. And so it's a reverse harem vibe. You know, I love me my little reverse harems. Okay. And all them
Mhm.
boys, cute to death. Okay. Love them. Okay. Love them down. The first dude kisses her, and I'm like, okay, first episode, you moving quick. He like, I want you to know me, like me as a man. And I was like, okay, shoot your shot, baby. And then the next couple episodes, he proceeds to fumble. And they all proceed to fumble. I think another one
Mm.
kisses her, and she's like, why does this keep happening to me? And I'm like, are you stupid? They all like you. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Like, and then it switches between the past and the present. So they're all like, I like her. Except for one of them, I was like, I feel like you like me. And I feel like that's what you like, which is fine. I think he does end up with one of the minions, but I was like, you look like you giving the vibes of like me and folks.
Men
Like,
folks is crazy.
because the way, okay, 3 of the boys liked her, and then when the other dude, the third guy, when he asked her out, he was like, I feel like if I date you I could change. And she was like, you're fine the way you are. And I was like, see, that's not a thing that people say when they want to like date you. They don't say I feel like if I date you. Like, you're supposed to tell me you like me. I am not, I'm not an option, I'm a choice. Okay. All right, which is why I love the song Let's Just Get Married, but I hate the song Let's Just Get Married. Because if you ever think you about to walk down the aisle or walk down and look at me and say, we ain't getting no younger, we might as well do it, turn around. Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck not.
But
Okay.
no, but see, he followed it up with "Feel you are the right one, I must confess." You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
He pretty
For,
much said, why I gotta waste time dilly dallying, talk about shoulda, coulda, woulda.
and
If
he
I,
should
pow,
and
and
he
he
should
did
have
it.
said I knew from the beginning you was the one. Don't ever tell me we ain't getting no
That's what
younger.
he said.
That we ain't getting no younger
He
part.
said, "Why are we wasting time dating?
We ain't getting no younger, so we might as
We
well
ain't
do
getting
it.
no exactly. We ain't getting no
That's
younger.
what the
Let's make
lyrics
it
say.
happen, baby."
I'm gonna tell you what. I would not be married. Don't you ever get down on one little
How you the
crusty
only
knee.
one to take that wrong? You
I'm
the
not
only one to take.
plenty. Like, get on TikTok. Get on TikTok. I promise you.
That mean
I
they got
promise
too
you.
much time on their hands. They
I promise you.
overanalyzing.
Because I'm done. Okay. There's a couple of wedding songs you shouldn't be playing at your wedding. Like Pretty Wings is not a love song. That lady
No,
died in that song. Okay.
no,
I
he
miss
broke up
you.
with her.
No, she died. She died.
I thought they broke up. What do you say?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She died.
Well,
Same
how did she
thing.
die?
She dies like during childbirth at that. It's really sad. Pretty Wings
When
is
did it?
not.
Whoa, I know that song word for word. And I don't hear that implemented
Maxwell's Pretty
insinuated.
Wings.
Yeah,
Oh, you sure?
yeah, I know. Listen,
I'm not. Look, I'm not doubting you. What don't you say? I'm not judging you. Okay.
I'm gonna listen to it again. But I don't.
I mean, I'm just like that lady. That lady passed. Me. I confess. I must confess. She passed away. Okay. Like, yeah. It's not. It's not giving.
Did he confirm it?
I think he did actually. Um, but either way, there's also another song I think that someone died in that people really like "I Miss You" by like Aaron Hall or something. I believe, like he died, but I think yeah, that lady died. Like it's not a. I love it though. It's a good song. I will say that much. Like yeah, loves of grief, emotional. Yeah, it's gorgeous, but you know, he described it as meeting a girl at the wrong time. So I'm curious. I'm like, I think it was about people like death though, like because there's also grief in it.
No, I thought it was about breaking up with a chick. I always thought it was about that. Everybody thought it was a love song.
I'm
Oh, I
glad.
listened.
I love that you knew it wasn't a love song. I love
The
that for
first
you.
time I listened to it, I was like, "This is a banger," and I was like, "Niggas who can sing get away with anything." Boy, he just broke up with you. It got everybody singing this shit. They get away with anything.
Please, me, please, please.
I always knew it was a breakup song. I didn't know. I didn't. It took me a while to realize other people didn't, and I was like, "Y'all don't know what's going on,
You know
huh?"
what? I feel like that's how people do with Smooth Criminal. Like listening to Smooth Criminal and everyone's like bobbing. And I'm like, this lady got beat up in her house, like and assaulted. like, meanwhile, everybody's over there looking at me like, Annie, are you okay? And I was like, Annie is not okay. Like, also, if you hear that I got beat up, please don't call me and ask me if I'm okay. If you heard that I got robbed, please
Listen, these people don't care. The
don't
fact
call.
that the song and
Don't
Kelly
call.
Rowland's song, meanwhile, these niggas putting their hands on
It's
me
on.
became a meme. Like became a meme.
I know, and "Dirty Laundry" is such a well-known song, like about domestic violence. And
Violent.
every time I would see it on TikTok, like, meanwhile, I'm like, bruh, I'm like
Get
getting
beat up by
tossed around,
iPads kids.
bruh,
Don't forget to plug my kid iPad up during the snap.
tossed around, getting like a rag doll, baby.
These people do not care.
Oh my gosh! And you know what's actually so funny about that too is that like some music I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is a vibe. I feel like you know what that's how it is for anime openings. When you be having those great anime openings, you just had the saddest scene of your life. Then they start playing some stuff. I'm like,
All right. You just watch somebody die, then they cut to the outro. Little nigga.
right. Everybody's vibing. Imanimo,
Yeah.
Aogasunderu,
No.
Imanimo. Like you like, bro.
Oh. Oh.
You like,
Don't
it's
try
my
to
favorite character
don't try to
dead.
hit me with it. They be trying to do you like the news do.
No, for real.
A gang shooting. 5 have that died. Oh, look at this. 3 puppies. And then the next story is about 3 puppies or something dumb. Like, no,
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 for
don't do
real.
that.
Because when I tell you that anime be gaslighting you,
Don't do that.
first of all, Solo Leveling had me because they literally fighting, they fighting the ants, and at the end of the episode he go exchange, sir. I was like, and here come the credits, right? And it was. I said, this is so goddamn ghetto. I got so fed up. I ended up just listening. I got on YouTube and listened to somebody read the manhwa to me. I don't have time. Okay, what's next? I don't have time. I'm not a patient person. Okay, my grandma just recently told me this. I'm not patient. Okay,
I'm
all
not
right,
neither. That's why I let it build up.
bruh. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I be on
I can
socials too
see.
much.
I can forget about it. I decide I'm an either side out of mind. The guy. So
Mm-mm.
if
No,
ain't nobody around me talking about it or watching it, I am good.
I have an addiction, sir. I'm so sorry. Okay. That's what we actually should have named this. We should have named this Anime Anonymous because
I
I have
am
an
good.
addiction. I have a problem.
But see, now that I got my little, iPad stand, I'm turned.
I was gonna say I got a second monitor, so I have a second monitor that's not for just gaming. So I have 3 monitors now. So now we
Mm,
live it better now. Coochie sweater now.
welcome to the
Which
3 monitor lifestyle.
now that we're like back to visuals, definitely got to make sure I watch what's on my monitor because all of them can see it in my glasses. So
Yep.
for real, like definitely got to make sure that I either move some stuff up or you know what I'm saying. I got to sit up a little bit or something
hmm
because you can see all of this. Like good news is that it's anime, but I'm gonna make sure because the last thing I need is somebody catching me at 4K. Okay, like on YouTube, somebody in the comments, somebody,
You know them,
I got you on
you
candy
know them
camera.
TikTok detectives,
No, for real. No, for
and
real,
half of them be loud and wrong.
bruh. And they be like, "What you reading in the back?" I'm telling you, I'm waiting on somebody to peep whatever book is back here and be like, "What you
Oh
into,
yeah,
copycat?" Like,
somebody go catch you slipping.
I'm telling you, they're
It's
gonna be
only a matter
like,
of time.
you freak nasty, just you wait. I got something for you,
Matter
bitch.
of time. Then they gonna connect the dots. They connect the dots and gonna be your boy DM. So this what y'all on?
No, for real.
That's listen, as a black person, that's the worst thing. That this what y'all on?
This what you like? You like, bruh,
You
please.
know you done got caught with some shit.
No, for
that's
real. No,
that's
for real.
almost as devastating as this you. This
Man,
what you on?
next thing you know, people kept pulling my parents out. I know you. You the one with the daughter with the stuff in the background.
Not the
like,
stuff in the
like
background.
what the fuck that means stuff?
Freaky deaky ass
No,
family.
no,
Look, they
no, for
start
real.
putting it on the whole family. Freaky
Right,
deaky ass family.
right. You fucking weirdos. No, my parents, they would be like, "Oh, which kid did you?" Don't even worry about that. You know what?
They ain't
You
gonna be
think
which kid. They gonna know what's up.
they gonna be no for real. No, for real. My dad might have to ask which kid, but my mom gonna be like,
Yeah.
yeah. My mom gonna be like, if you looking that damn hard, you must be a fan, huh? She gonna be right there on top, talking crazy back, like, oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah. She
your
knowing
dad got
her.
an extra one to worry about as well. Which one?
No, no, for real. Who did you see? The one that looked like you. Well, that's a lot of them. So,
Yeah.
like,
And my level of worry is going to increase or decrease depending on which
depending
one
on
you
which
say.
one. The one that looks old or the one that acts old? like, like absolutely. Or no, knowing my parents too, they would be like, "Oh yeah, she's
The
a real
one with the
freak," and keep
piercings
walking.
or the one without?
No, for real. No, for real.
Which one we talking about here?
She got tattoos.
How much do you know?
My parents would probably be like, "Hell yeah, we freaks. Fuck on out of here." They would double down. It's okay. It's all right. As long as you know. I will say I can't like my friend did help me unpack my office. Shout out to my slime or whatever, Boca Bay. She's cool. she
Mhm.
she literally
Shout
helped
out to
me
that.
unpack, and I
Yeah,
literally, I got some funny title covers, but obviously Yaduchin Bitch Club is one of them. And literally, I was
yeah,
like, so she was on the phone too. I was like, so Yaduchin Bitch Club. And she was like, girl. I was like, yeah. I was like, just put that over there.
yeah. I had to unpack, and then it was a whole process because I'm like, I don't know how I want to do this. I'm not no old design scheming ass nigga. I slapped that. I slapped that in the middle. It was like, okay, we got that.
Build around this.
Build around it. I had some painter's tape. I put everything up, and I was like, all right, bet. Now we got to put the putty on.
I put my desk first. I was like, all right, how the camera finna face? Like, how we finna do all this?
And
Like,
the crazy thing is though, I did this like my camera wouldn't even unpack yet. This was like off the dome, and I'm like, all right, camera gonna be about here.
I still have to order a second desk because, like, I got rid of one of my other desks. I have to order a second desk, and once I do that, then I'm gonna have to really like figure
I'm
this
not
out.
I'm not getting no legit desk till I get a house or something. Two tables until then. Everything need to be easy to
Um,
break down and ship out.
I honestly took apart Ricky's desk to move, and then I took apart my desk. Didn't have to get taken apart, so that was a huge plus. I was like, "Yeah, never getting an L desk again. Kick rocks." About to put two desks together and
See,
say,
that's
"Chalk
is
it."
for permanent situations.
For real. Because as we were trying to move it, I was like, "We can't get this out the door." He like, "This was built in this room." I'm like, "It was. I pushed it in this room and built it, sir." So yeah, we gotta unscrew this a little bit. I took
Yeah.
like two pictures of it and kept going.
Once I get like a permanent fixture, that's when the L desk popping out.
No, for real, because
Until then, everything
that's what
needs to
he's
be
got.
quickly. Everything needs to be broken down quickly.
No,
Like,
no, for real. I'm unscrewing it and calling it a day. L wrenches only, no screws.
these,
Because this
these
is
tables
not.
all I gotta do is move everything off and fold them bitches up.
And move about the way you want to move.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
ain't got to tussle
wait.
with nothing. Nah, fuck all
No,
that.
for real. Because when I say I was putting my fingers together, I also got like Funko Pops to the left of me, and I think my poor cat. I thought my cat was trapped in here with me. I guess he bounced. Like, because the door is connected to my room, so like out there is my bedroom. So,
Yeah, don't talk-
but like since we got, dang, I forgot how long it used to take us to do these. Since obviously now that regular season is over, we back to spring season. So Fire Force season 3, I'm on it. I'm right on top of that.
yeah. Right there,
Okay.
I forgot. I canceled my own personal one and just went on Frenchies.
Mm-hmm.
So when they be recommending all these animes, I
It's stuff you've
forgot I've
seen
already.
before.
Yeah, they'd be like season two, and I'm like, did I watch season two? And now I gotta go sign into my old one. Let me make sure I got everything. I mean, I have to sign into my old one to figure out where I left off.
I would have been like, I'm the top anime watcher. You got to join me. I'm not coming to you. Like,
She had the bigger plan. She had the top
the,
notch fan
I was gonna say
playing.
because
And
I'm
you know
at
me, I'm
I'm
cheap. I
premium.
wasn't going no higher than where I was. I
I'm
think I was at the
premium.
second highest tier. Was that mega fan or something? And she
Yeah, I think
had
that's
like
where I'm at.
ultimate fan.
I don't have that kind of money, baby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I pay for high
So I was
dive
like,
too, though. So you
so I
know,
was like, all right, you got it.
yeah, I pay for high dive too. And then I also have too many streaming services. I can't be top tier on all of them. I just need
Yeah,
the lowest one that don't give me no ads. Okay, because that's where I'm at right now. Okay, I already pay for Netflix. I pay for Hulu. I pay for Crunchyroll. And I pay for High Dive. I do not have any more television funds. We are capped out.
listen,
Okay, all
I'm
right.
capped out.
You need me to buy
I'm capped
another?
out at Amazon Prime and YouTube.
I don't even think I got that. I'm on somebody
And
else's
actually,
Prime.
you know what? I
Say, I'm on somebody else's. I'm on somebody else's Prime because.
uh, and then I guess I pay for Twitch Nitro.
Oh yeah, I ain't paying for none of that.
I can't do it. I can't do ads,
I can't
and I'm not
listen.
and I'm not subscribing to everybody.
Yeah, listen, I'm too bougie for it. I only have two bougie things that I specifically do, and it's I don't watch ads and I don't get into cold cars. That's the only thing.
And if you watch Twitch, you know them ads get aggressive.
Bruh.
and
Absolutely.
I and I was like, I'm not doing it. Ad blockers, I got to keep switching them out because Twitch keep patching them. And that's when I was like, you
Bruh.
know what,
That's
Twitch
YouTube
Nitro.
in me. I have an ad blocker, and like YouTube is like, how about? And then I get more ads for ad blockers that work on YouTube. I'm like, YouTube, do you know what you're doing? What's your algorithm? Like,
I was like, yeah, man. You know what? Here you go, Twitch.
they be like, tired of your ad blocker, and I'm like, and they like, you want ones that actually block ads on YouTube, and I'm like, if I got one that actually blocked ads on YouTube, I wouldn't see this ad, right? Is this reverse psychology? What's happening here? Like,
I was like,
but
I can't do it. Them Twitch ads be maniacal.
bruh. First of all, anything that makes me sit through the whole thing without a skip button is really the bane of my
And
existence.
they hit you with 6 of them.
Yeah, like hard pass. If it got that many, I don't need to be watching it. Forget about it. Take me
You
out.
can't escape. You can't escape. You can leave, come back, bow. We start you over 6 of them fresh.
I think the fuck not, you trick ass bitch. uh
I was
uh.
like, God damn it, I watched too much Twitch for this. I gotta fork it up.
See, you saw my piercer starting to move. I was about to talk about something serious. My piercer was starting to shift. I can't.
I'm dead.
It's the most irritating thing ever because I be trying to be real serious, and people be looking at me and they like, "So your nose ring?" I'm like, "Shut up." I know. My Hero Academia Vigilantes is also coming out. I don't know if I'm going to watch this. I didn't care for the manga. I'm an MHA fan through and through. The Vigilantes is kind of like before. It's like a prequel, and it's just like I when I tried to read it out, I just didn't care for it enough. I was like, it's okay. I'm not saying anyone shouldn't watch it, but if you're looking for something like MHA or closer to the MHA story, you're not gonna find it here. Like if I recall, as far as I ran in the manga, you're not gonna find like this is a different set of characters. All might still exist in this world for obvious reasons and stuff, and you might see some. You'll see like Lady Midnight. You'll see some of the heroes that are now teachers in MHA, but you're not gonna see if you're hoping to run into like Deku and like Bakugo, you're not going to run into them. You're not even going to hear talk of them because it's a prequel. So forget about that. I mean, I think it's cool that it's coming out, and I support anybody that's down to watch it. But that's a no from me, big dog. Okay, Black Butler Emerald Witch Arc. I'm on my way. Okay, I'm always ready for Black Butler content. Okay, it is actually a show that me and my husband both love, so I'm always down to clown. Like I'm gonna be watching that. If y'all ain't watched the other one, go ahead and watch the last season. What else is coming back? One Piece, obviously. I mean, when does it really stop? um, this one, the beginning after the end, a king is reborn as Arthur Lewin in a magical world and seeks to correct the mistakes of his past life. I am so tired of these. I am so fucking sick of reincarnation stories. I'm sick. I'm sick to my stomach. I won't even watch. I'm done. Okay. All right. If you got something good to tell me about one, I'll watch it. But it better be good. And if this motherfucker goes outside and gets hit by a damn bus and gets reincarnated, no. No. Absolutely not. I'm tired of watching grown men reincarnate as children. I'm tired. Okay. There's nothing wrong with you if you watch it, but me personally, absolutely not. No. Okay, I might check it out because I try to watch a little bit of everything, but this ain't it. Okay, Apothecary Diaries season 2. I think this is a continuation or a second core of it. I've only heard good things about Apothecary Diaries. I promise I'm gonna sit down and watch it. I know it's good. I hear it's adorable, and I hear it's got a little bit of romance in it too. So I'm gonna hit that up. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level season 2. I am also sick of slime. Okay. I'm gonna get a list of things that like copycat is sick of. Okay. All right. Grown men reincarnating as children. Okay. That's the big one. People getting hit by buses for reincarnation and slimes. Okay. Okay. I'm over it. All right. Compass 2.0 animation project. I feel like naming it that sounds like a name that you didn't have before. I have questions, but Rebel Hero 13 refuses to partner until Jin joins him. Can they both keep Compass 2.0 running and bringing peace? Like, I don't. I, it just looks crazy altogether. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. It looks like it's gonna be 3D, and I'm not doing that.
Mm,
I refuse to watch that. So y'all let me know how that go. If it's 3D, I'm out. I'm so sorry. A ninja and an assassin under one roof. These look like a bunch of girls having a good time. A high schooler saves a runaway ninja, but her skills as an assassin make their cohabitation dangerously intense. What's the intense part? Is it romance? Is this gonna get gay on us? I mean, I don't
I'm
have a
dead.
problem. I don't have a problem with it. I'm inquiring minds want to know. Me, I'm the inquiring mind. But besides that, Anne Shirley, spirited orphan Anne finds love, friendship, and a true home at Green Gables in the heartwarming coming of age tale. What in the American Doll is going on here? No. Doesn't that sound like an American Doll story? Did you ever read their little books?
No,
Bro, let me
but
tell you.
I'm familiar with them.
Anyone who remembers American Dolls, they are great, but they have the saddest backstories. They're like, meet Anne, she's the best. Her family was murdered. And you're like, oh, she grew up during the Great Depression. Oh. like, like you'll meet them and they'll be like, me so and so, a runaway slave. And you're like, whoop. I didn't need this kind of
Heavily
history lesson
traumatized dolls.
because I didn't need that history lesson. Because, girl, what? What? A runaway slave? Did her mom? Did her full family get away? Who? Oh, like,
I have so many more questions.
like, and then they had audacity to be like, these are her hobbies, girl. What hobbies? You are a
How you?
runaway slave.
Where do you get hobbies from?
Where did you come up with those? What do you like to do? Pick flowers? Like, come on now. Like,
Did you
why?
develop these after? Like,
No,
wait, how long have you been free?
no, really, like American Girl dolls always have me like their little backstories always make me choke because I'm like, oh, word. They're like, oh, me so and so. She likes horseback riding. She's from like you're like, oh, like the silent film era, and you're like, okay, or like her dad left to be a soldier in World War II, and you're like,
So fam did not come back.
you're like, that doesn't bode well. I'm like, oh, what you mean? What you finna get into? What do you mean? Let's see. Bye bye Earth, like
They
season
gonna have
two.
a American Girl doll for the 2020.
Bruh, they will
Meet
absolutely.
Brittany. She lost her parents to the pandemic.
No, really. Like she's cooped up in her home. Here are her hobbies: doom scrolling, and you be like, "Bitch, doom
Not
scrolling."
doom scrolling.
You like, are you okay? I feel like I'm on their site. I feel like they have like the funniest. They have like the most ridiculous ones. Yeah, like this one is Samantha Parkington. Like, girl, and she's like a real doll. Yeah, generous Samantha Parkington is an orphan who lives with her well-to-do grandmother in a small town in New York. Samantha was one of the first three historical character dolls introduced. Now an American girl. Like an orphan? Why? like how do
Selling
you?
dreams out there.
No, and then she's $160. 160. I might as well get a real person. Like, because a doll is
I'm on
$160.
board. And listen, there's some anime figures out here for like $400.
Listen, if it's not the Gojo figure that I can put attachments on, I don't want it. Okay. All right. Listen. Optimistic Julia stands up for girls' rights in 1974 and dreams of being president. Well, Julia. You'd be amazed at how things are going in 2025. That's what I'm talking about, though. Like, listen to these stories. You stand up for girls' rights in 1974. How is that going for you? I'm not judging, but like, all I'm saying is, they've gotten a lot better. They used to be more historical, and now they're like specifically more like, hey, like this doll looks like me kind of vibes. Like they have dolls that don't have hair for like kids with like cancer and stuff like that, or dolls you can kind of switch out, you know. And that's I support it fully. Please don't take this wrong, American Girl. I love your organization. I just your historical stuff is just crazy to me. Like
The backstories is just wild.
no, for real, because her being an orphan is crazy. Like they do have like a '90s kind of one. Like, oh, here we go, Molly. I remember Molly. Hold on. Okay, Nick and Isabel are twins, which is like real interesting. But if I recall, yeah, Molly McIntyre is a lovable, lively girl growing up in a home front during World War II. Girls can play out her stories in her extra special 10th birthday celebration with this set. Like, oh boy.
She was on the home front. What does that mean?
Listen,
Like,
I
was
don't
she in a
know.
war torn town? Like, what is that?
Don't, don't don't start me to telling you. I don't know. Okay. But Molly's got some cool stuff, you know, that you can buy and add to her. She's got some birthday accessories, some regular accessories. One of them involves a letter. And let me just see who the letter's from. Because who's sending Molly letters? She sends a letter to her dad. Oh, Merry Christmas. How are you? I'm fine. Except I wish you could somehow magically be home on Christmas. Do you have a Christmas tree? Do you have a Christmas tree in the hospital? I hope so. So someone it's a little blocked off. Hey, Grandpa are bringing the Christmas tree tomorrow. I hope it's a big one. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. You making a wreath for the neighbor and Ricky and Brad are trying the radio? Okay. Jill is knitting. Are these her siblings? Is Dad in the hospital? Is he okay? Molly.
That at war.
Me, Molly. Well, that's the thing. The letters say, "Do you have a Christmas tree in the hospital?" Who, who's in the
Oh,
house?
so he might be in the the military hospital.
That's what I said, Molly. Is everything all right at home?
Damn.
I,
You get injured back then, it's pretty much
that's
wraps.
there's a couple little amputation situation going on. I'm a little. Oh boy. Well, Molly. Hope you're doing better. Is this Claudie's? Claudie. Now, who
Molly
is
now
Claudie?
is a top earner on OnlyFans. Now let me stop.
No, for real. Like it is actually what's so funny about these is that, like I said, I understand. Oh, okay. Claudie she's connected to Madam C.J. Walker. Oh, okay, cool. Claudie. Oh, okay. She got hair stuff in her stuff. Okay, I was looking at her little suitcase. She got some oh, okay, some Madam C.J. Walker complexion and toilet soap. Okay, I see it.
What?
Some some wonderful hair
Wait,
grower, some tooth powder. Oh, we go
what kind of soap?
complexion and toilet soap, sir. Complexion and toilet. That's in her little suitcase. And it got a
The
little
fuck
soap
is
bar.
toilet soap?
I think I think it's
Maybe to wash your hands.
I think it's for your soap in your body. I think it's for your face and your body. Complexion and toilet. I think it's for your soap. I think it's for your face and your body. And
Okay.
probably, it's a Madam C.J. Walker thing. This in her suitcase. Don't start me to lie.
I just had to make sure I heard that correctly.
Because she
Because
also
like when
has
you
some.
said it, I was like, hold on. I thought I heard toilet in there.
You did. She got some hair grow power, some wonderful
Okay.
hair grower too, and some rose tooth powder.
Okay.
So, I'm learning new things about her. Okay. Oh, Claudie's got a Christmas set too. Okay. Oh, they're
So
going to
for
Harlem.
Claudia support black business. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I like Claudie supports Madam C.J. Walker, and she got a whole vibe or whatever. Oh, Rebecca got a Hanukkah outfit. You know what, American Girls, good on you for being inclusive. I do love this for you. I mean, I hope that Molly Daddy get out of the hospital, and I hope he make it home for
Nah,
Christmas.
that boy's out of here.
Imagine people coming to this thing for anime, and I'm like, so American Girl dolls are kind of crazy, and they like, what the fuck is
Cool.
going on? They're about to be like, "Are you okay?" Like, Bye Bye Earth is also getting a season 2. I didn't watch the first season, so I can't speak on it just yet. But I think I want to try it out. Can a boy girl friendship survive? Obviously, this is going to be a romance, but I'm gonna answer y'all the question before y'all watch this. Yes, okay, you can be friends with the opposite gender and not hunch. Like, I'm just yeah. Catch Me at the Ballpark. She's a bored office worker's life gets a rom com curveball when a ballpark beer vendor won't leave his side. What? 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 A ballpark beer? What? I don't. I gotta watch it. I need to see. I need to see what's going on in it. What? What? A ballpark
I don't
beer
know.
vendor. I what? Okay. Oh, okay. I am the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. Okay. Food for the soul. Okay. Guilty Gear Strive dual rulers. That sounds like some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. That's not Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. You ever
It's a
notice?
fighting. I know it is a fighting game. I didn't know it was actually a
Oh, that
shows,
they're
but
making it an actual
yeah.
show. Yeah, they got
Well,
a
I don't know if it's
couple.
based off a show or the. I don't know which one was first. I should say the show or the video game.
Okay, probably the video game because the show is just now coming. I'm sorry, I came across one that says please put them on Takamine-san, and this one she can rewrite fate by changing her underwear, and now a shy boy is trapped as her accomplice. Yeah, I said underwear.
Mm. Tell me how that go.
Yeah, Once Upon a Witch's
Wait,
Death. That
my
sounds
phone is
interesting.
still
Me,
oh,
I will
a little
say
choppy on your end,
before we
or is
go,
it
I
my end that's
did.
choppy? Who's the choppy one?
Before we go, I will say that
Because you
I
frozen for me. I don't know if I'm frozen for you.
no, you're not frozen for me, but as long as you can still hear me, I love that vibe for you.
I can hear you. It's kind of robotic though.
Mm, maybe we gotta end it right here, and that's real ghetto.
I do not know what you said in that whole statement. That it was mad choppy.
Yeah, my internet just went out.
Yep. Yep. I don't know if she can still see me. Am I the only person here? We're just gonna but anyway. Another news. Solo leveling, as I was saying. Bro just be ore farming. Like he out here just doing random tasks and being overpowered at them. It's crazy work. We're not able to display this mic in camera. Oh, she's back. Like fam signed up to be a minor and then saved everybody's life. And my question is about Mr. Jin Woo. Is he the reason that these dungeons be stronger than what they need to be? Because I feel like I don't know if it's actually a blessing that he there. I feel like some of them dungeons would have been cool if he wasn't around. I feel like his aura just be bringing out the strongest of the strongest. Still waiting for it a little back in here. Cause I feel like just because he there, the strong people pop up. Like, oh, who there? Who that? 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 Trying to get up with my crew. Cause they just be pulling up deep, unnecessarily deep. She text me. Let me make sure she ain't texting me something. And my phone be on side. There's the text message. I think. Oh, she's in here. I can't see you. I can't hear you, so I'll ask you through text. Oh, okay. She can hear me. Oh, bye, y'all.